Your 22 News team is breaking down each ballot question to give you all the information you need to cast an informed vote next week.
22 News State House reporter Olivia Ray begins our series with a closer look at ballot question number 1.
With the election looming closer, 22 News is diving into each question on your ballot. Today, we are unpacking question 1, which asks voters whether the state auditor should be allowed to go through the legislature's finances. Right now, the auditor, who is a member of the executive branch, audits most state government entities, including the judicial branch with their consent. The proposed change would explicitly add the legislature to that list. Current state auditor Diana DiZoglio ran for her office on the promise to bring more transparency to our state government. She's leading the charge for an audit, which she says would bring sorely needed clarity on the legislative process and how taxpayer dollars are being spent on functions like hiring and government contracts.
An audit by the Office of State Auditor would allow for us to get insight into financial receipts and documents which legislative leaders right now are currently hiding, not just from my office, but from the general public. Open up the doors, let the sun shine in, and make sure that we are shining a light on the dark corners of our state legislature.
Top lawmakers in the Commonwealth have opposed this potential audit, saying they're already audited by outside entities. But the auditor says some of these reports are missing. Other opponents to the ballot measure raise concerns that it could be considered an overreach of power, or even unconstitutional due to issues of separation of powers. 22 News spoke to the professor who founded masspoliticsprofs.org, who argues that while government transparency is great, this is not the way to achieve it.
The question doesn't say, let the auditor audit the legislature's certain activities, right? It literally says, let the auditor treat the legislature like every other entity in government, which on its face is crazy, actually. Our constitutional officer should be more respectful of the Constitution.
In terms of your impact on the law when you cast your vote, a yes vote on question 1 would give the state auditor the explicit authority to examine the finances of the state legislature. A no vote would keep the law exactly as it is now. No matter what you choose, it's your right to vote. Stay tuned to dive into the rest of Massachusetts ballot questions with 22 News this week. Working for you from the State House in Boston, I'm Olivia Ray, 22 News.